Asshole manager made me fail my test and threatened to fire me. Karma hit him hard in the end. I was working at a fast food place, and my manager was a complete jerk. He was always yelling at us for no reason and constantly made us stay late, even though he knew we had school the next day. One day, he told me I had to stay until 1 a.m. to clean the entire kitchen by myself. I told him I couldn't because I had a big test in the morning, but he didn't care. He said if I didn't do it, I would be fired. I was so frustrated, but I needed the job, so I stayed. The next day, I was exhausted and ended up failing my test. I was so upset, but I didn't say anything. A few days later, my manager told me I had to work on a day I had already requested off for a family event. I told him I couldn't, but he said if I didn't come in, I would be fired. That was the last straw for me. I went in the next day and told him I was quitting. He laughed and said I wouldn't last a week without the job. I walked out and never looked back. I ended up finding a better job a few days later, and I was so much happier. A few months later, I heard the manager had been fired for stealing money from the register.